I'm Gene Patty.
I'm Lori Tucker. Thanks for joining us tonight. The first phase is underway in a multi-million-dollar revitalization project in East Knoxville. The focus is on the 5 Points area and the longtime housing development Walter P. Taylor Homes. Well, tonight community members met to talk about the master plan to build things up and make life better. The night team's Alexis Zotos takes a look at that plan and what people in the area want for the future. She joins us in the studio with more on what they're hoping for. Alexis.
Well, Lori, the Walter P. Taylor Homes neighborhood is often associated with high crime rates, but the Knoxville Community Development Corporation says they hope that changes with the redevelopment, the master plan, and that's just one of the issues that's being addressed tonight. Nigina Blair has lived in Walter P. Taylor Homes her whole life. It's the home she's raised her 4 children in and the neighborhood where she grew up.
I love the area. I love East Knoxville.
But she says there is a lot that needs to change, and it all centers around a better life for her children and her neighbors.
They just need a chance. I want them to see what it feels like to live in something other than what we live in right now.
Blair was among the 75 residents and community members who gathered to hear the master plan for redeveloping the 5 Points area. The $85 million project will be completed in phases that include knocking down all of the current Walter P. Taylor units and starting over.
Because once we take down all of the public housing site, what we're talking about building is a neighborhood. We will not be rebuilding a public housing facility in the context of traditional public housing.
Part of that process is looking at the current problems, including crime, and how a new design might help.
Some of the problems were contributed by the way the property was built and designed. Heavily dense, areas that were real hard for the police department to monitor.
And they're asking for the community's input on what they want to see, like Blair, who wants more housing for large families like her own.
Better living, better homes, and I think it needs more 4 and 5 bedrooms for the larger families so that everybody has a chance. Before my kids get grown and out on their own, I want them to know what a community feels like.
Now, tonight was one of several community meetings. The firm that's developing the master plan will take into account the public's concerns and then present that by the end of the year. KCDC says demolition and reconstruction wouldn't begin until the end of 2014. Live in the studio, Alexis Zotos, 6 News 19.
Thank you.